The mood, so I thought that I would make my stance clear in regards to a few things that are prominent in today's life and society. The first issue that I would like to touch up upon is the internet's and social media's and the entertainment industry's copyright infringement policy and the trademark policies in general. You know, something that is extremely frustrating to me, and it makes me feel almost like a slave, is the fact that I myself can't willingly share my own experience in life without my own experience being flagged as being owned by another entity or individual. For example, recently I've started going and doing videos of myself exercising at the gym, really wanting to have a positive influence on my audience. Well, turns out that literally 100% of the videos that I have uploaded have been flagged. Some of them have been blocked worldwide due to the content and the background, the audio and the sounds which are going on. And it's so extremely frustrating to think that literally my own experience as a being, I do not own the rights to my own experience. And I don't have the money to literally, own my own gym facility, to go around and to, create a scene in which I myself am not infringing upon any of the laws which have been set in motion. I mean, and how am I ever supposed to make a buck when everybody is making a dime off of me and I don't even own any rights to what it is that I myself am doing or experiencing? I think that there needs to be some middle ground here where, if people are visiting the website or whatever that you own, then sure, you make a profit off of the ad revenue or whatever that goes on there. But if they are visiting a website which, I have the rights to and whatever and whatnot, then why is it that I am being condemned to the point in which I can't even share my own experience of life with any other individual that, would ever come in contact with it? It's so extremely frustrating and demeaning and condescending to anybody that, has ever experienced this. It makes you feel so minuscule in the world, and that literally you have no voice, you have no rights, and all of these are just being stripped away from you, and you're just lying naked on the floor and just, pretty much being beaten and raped by, the big boys. And that's honestly how it makes you feel. And another thing which really, gets on my nerve is the fact that recently I was banned for 24 hours from Twitch. And really, I don't stream to Twitch that much, but I just finally got my own private virtual server set up properly as to where I can now multi-stream effectively to multiple different platforms and services. And so I decided to not, lay all my eggs in one basket, that being YouTube, and I've broadened my horizon, and I have actually, started live streaming simultaneously on YouTube, on Facebook, both my business and my personal profile, and then also Twitch as well. Well, I used to have like this overlay, and in a lot of ways it was kind of like me sticking it to the system, where I had this, half-naked woman, to put it bluntly and to not, beat around the bush. Literally, it was a picture that I found of a woman holding a white poster that I could effectively edit out so that it was transparent. And then where this white poster was blocking all of the places where the sun don't shine, I had placed my webcam. And I thought that it gave my channel a little bit of individuality, a little bit of personality, and things to that extent. Well, recently I got banned from Twitch for having this overlay on my stream. And it's like, I feel like your priorities are really a little mixed up, and I'm talking about these streaming services and these streaming websites because you're hosting video games which showcase blood, massacres, murder, all of this other, crazy stuff which goes on. Yet you have a problem with procreation. And it's like, let's look back on history and literally, the civilization which we take for granted the most, the shoulders of the giants which our nation is built upon, practically walked around in the nude anyways. They weren't afraid to show skin. You know what I mean? All of the rationale and the logic and the reason which, has built up our society, is based upon people which weren't afraid to, showcase human nature and the provocative nature of life itself. And I just feel like the priorities of these places are really mixed up, and maybe it's just, you know, the overarching general priorities of society in general, where literally it's okay for these violent events to take place, but as soon as we show like the provocative nature of the human body and, you know, the beauty of its form and everything like that, then all of a sudden it's something which is outcast and not allowed. And it's just extremely, you know, frustrating is the best word to say here, that, you know, fits this example most fittingly, right? So yeah, there's my frustrations of the morning.